Before we get into today's video, I just wanted to wish you all a happy new year. I hope you had a wonderful 2021, and I hope that 2022 is even better. I am so excited for another year of making YouTube content, and I hope you guys are excited too. And with that, let's get into today's video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Forza Horizon 5 Let's Play. I've got a bunch of more chapter unlocks, and that is because I can now finish everything. I have unlocked the Hall of Fame and stuff. I just have to now get there. So let's go ahead and get started on the dirt racing series. Alright, we have arrived. Let's see what we gotta do. Hoping it's just like a race or something. Something nice and easy. I know that this Jeep has like a bajillion gears, so I'm not even gonna bother using the shifter. Alright, we're just... I guess it is the dirt racing series. It makes sense that I'm going off-road.
Next, I turned off-road and hit a danger sign on the way into Mulegé. Welcome to Mulegé. My aunt, Tia Rosa, runs a stall in the craft market.
I like that the character says welcome to this place, as if like the first house you get isn't here. It's literally like right around the corner here. So, thanks, dude, I guess.
It's a barn find. Drop me off at my car once you've found it.
Ah, okay. So this challenge is a barn find. Love that. Cool. I like that. I actually am kind of glad this isn't a race. I like barn finds and getting new cars. New cars are always cool. Alright, so the barn is somewhere over here. Oh, there's a XP board. Always can use more of those. This looks very barn-ish. Yeah. Nice.
Finally! It's the XJR-15. Rápido y raro. And a long way from its native habitat in the UK. I wonder how it got here.
Nice. That is going to be a fun car. I've seen it in a lot of solo races. A lot of the driver tars use that when I'm in like the 900 class. So that'd be cool to have it. Let's go ahead and try and do these other 3 challenges. So we got to find a pilot outfit, discover the rainy day fund, and find a pilot helmet. So looks like there's one over here. Oh, I gotta actually jump to it. I thought it was just like how the plane was, where it was just a ramp that I drive up and then I'm there, but I actually have to jump across here. Nice. I guess that works. Alright, helmet found, and then it looks like there's again something across the way here. Another thing I have to jump to. No? Yes? Yes. Sort of. I have to like jump onto the platform that it's on. So let's do that. Nice and easy. I gotta admit, I'm kind of impressed that I made that the first time. It did not seem like that was supposed to be very easy. Okay, that's Remy's car. So let's not go there quite yet, because we still got one more thing to find, and it's showing up on the map, and I didn't realize it. So let's go ahead and drive over there. It looks like another thing that we gotta jump to. Oh, but I'm on the wrong side. Wait, is it something we have to jump to? Oh, it's another one where we gotta... Oh, this one looks like it'll be kind of interesting. So we got to jump onto the cargo containers there, and then jump from one cargo container to the other one that has the thing on it. So here we go. Can't gain too much speed. Okay, nailed that. And now for this part. Nice. Alright, now let's take Remy to his car. Can I just crash full speed into his car? Let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm assuming it'll probably go to a cutscene. Nope, I can just crash right into his car. Love that. Alright, so now we're just following Remy somewhere. Don't know where, because I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue, because I never do. So, I guess we'll see.
Welcome to Xmal! Once the most powerful city in the region. But I'm afraid we missed my friends by about 1,000 years.
I gotta admit, I thought I was gonna do a cool barrel roll there, and then I just didn't land it.
We'll take this road.
That would have been pretty dope if I would have actually made a successful barrel roll. I would have been much more hyped about putting it in the video, but now I just put it in the video because I want you guys to see how close I was. Also, I have yet to actually get to more gears than what I am able to on the shifter, so I'm going to start using the shifter again, because I like using the shifter.
And here we are. The waterfalls are right around the corner. Cascadas de Agua Azul. What do you think?
Alright, so I guess that's all we were trying to get to, is just to these waterfalls, which I have to admit they're pretty cool, so it makes sense why he wanted to take us here. But that is it for the first unlock, I believe, so let's go ahead and move on to the second unlock. Ooh, and we got a new car. Nice. Always love new cars. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock the next of the Wilds series. The outpost is now set up. Here we are. It is literally in the jungle, pretty fitting for a dirt series, so yeah, let's go ahead and get to that next location. Now we're continuing on in this series of photography, and let's get to it. We're driving an El Camino to start. An off-road ready El Camino. I like it. So from what I caught in the dialogue, oh, there's only 5 gears, okay. From what I caught in the dialogue, it sounds like we're going to some ancient statue thing. I mean, I probably could have just read the description. I guess I should have. Oops, I made a wrong turn. I could have just read the description to see what this challenge was, but anyways. It sounds like we're going to some ancient statue thing, and it's from a book, and that's pretty much all that we got. And we have to like jump something or get into Copper Canyon, I think is what she said, so I guess we'll see when we get there.
A ver, let's get pictures here. In the book, Lady Sydney's expedition makes camp here, but that's just a fun story.
Yeah, the book talks about setting up camp on an island and finding the statue in the afternoon light. It would have been about this time of day.
Alright, so I was wrong about the statue thing. We basically were just taking a picture inside a certain area, and it had to do with, I guess, like she said that the statues are visible at a certain time of day or whatever, but we don't actually get to see the statues. Maybe you have to find it, and I just didn't find it, but either way, got the photo, chapter done, let's move on. So I actually had something to do, and was not able to finish my recording on that night, which means I am now starting a new gaming session, which means I'm back into the garage and can pick up my barn find. Look at that thing. That is wild looking. I gotta be honest, I didn't actually know that these cars existed until I saw it in Forza, so this is pretty cool. But that is all I got for that one. And now let's continue on with our photo story. I have decided to do the statue at sunset, so let's go ahead and get into it. The other one was the other option was the statue at noon, but I like sunset shots better, so I decided to pick that one. All right, and we get to drive this very slow Toyota Land Cruiser, but I mean, it's called the Land Cruiser, so I mean it kind of makes sense that it goes slow. And I like it. We get to see the beautiful sunset in all of its glory because it's not flying by at 100 miles an hour, or, I mean, I guess it will be flying by at 100 miles an hour here pretty soon, but it's not flying by too fast, basically. Looks like a little bit of snow on the ground here, which is kind of cool because it just snowed here, like in real life this morning. I'm recording this the day after Christmas, and it started snowing at like 11 o'clock last night, and we came out this morning and there was like 3 inches of snow on the ground, which the area that we live in only gets like pretty much like a week of snow every year, and at least in previous years. And it started snowing last night, and it's supposed to snow all week. Alright, we have made it to the photo spot. We got this cool archway, and let's see what we can do. Alright, there is my shot. Let's move on. Alright, so if you look there is a statue. So apparently I was supposed to be taking pictures in front of these statues. They should, I guess in all of these zones there is a statue that is visible that I'm supposed to take the picture in front of. But I haven't been doing it, and quite honestly, I don't really care. I feel like as long as the shots look cool, that's good enough for me. And I'm completing the chapters. Alright, International Scout. Another cool vehicle this time. I like these old SUVs and stuff. They're so cool. This is another one with a very nice view on the way to the photo spot. Love driving next to the ocean. So cool. Both in real life and in the game, of course. I'm just going to cut across here. Even with cutting across, I don't think I'm going to get 3 stars. Yeah, no way.
Lady Sydney must have camped on the south edge of the river. A ver, hey, can you see anything?
Alright, so here is my photo. You actually can see the statue in this one. It's a little blurry because of the aperture settings that I'm using, but still, I did get it in this one, so that's kind of cool. Alright, this one's chapter 6, and we've got a buggy this time. I gotta be honest, not a huge fan of this buggy, specifically this one. Driven it in 3, 4, and now in 5, and have not liked it in any of them. I just hate how it handles. It seems really annoying, but either way, it's what we were forced to drive, so we will drive it. So far, it feels like it handles better than it has in previous games, but still not a huge fan of it. Bro, I keep hitting these piles of logs. And it's so annoying because they're everywhere, and it slows you down like so ridiculously much. It's extremely annoying. Let's see if I can get up onto this rock here. Oh, never mind. This is the cool waterfalls. I'd rather go over near the cool waterfalls. Alright. Here is my shot for this one. I wanted to kind of get the flamingos flying away. I don't know if you can really see that, but I wanted to get the flamingos flying away and all the waterfalls and stuff. And unfortunately, my vehicle is moving while I've got the picture, and like obviously the water physics in this game are not fantastic, but either way, still very happy with the shot. Let's get it and move on to the next one. Alright, so the area that I got left off in actually has a barn find, so while I'm here, I'm going to fly the drone around, find that barn, and get that barn find. Alright, we have found the barn, and here it is. Let's see what we get. And it's suddenly magically daytime. Very nice.
GMC Jimmy.
Ah, the GMC Jimmy. Very nice. This will be fun to see when it's restored. That's one of those ones where even once I get it, I wouldn't want to do any modifying to it. Even in the game, like I feel like it would be nice to have just fully stock. Alright, let's move on to the next chapter. Ah, new Bronco. I'm just going to cut straight to it. In the past 2 or 3 that I've done, I haven't gotten 3 stars because I've been going the route that it wants me to go. Oh, my camera's dead apparently. Alright, I guess we're not doing a camera for the rest of this. That's okay. No wheel cam needed for this to be fun.
She sounds like someone I know.
Oh, that's a house.
I shoot cars for the festival. You do all the work.
That was a nice Dodge. Well, I'm not driving a Dodge, I'm driving a Ford, but whatever. It's a nice Ford. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Alright, well, I definitely made it in time this time. More than a minute ahead of schedule. So this time I actually can find the statue and get a picture in front of it if I want. I've got time to play with. And there it is. Oh yeah. That shot is pretty sweet. I'm going to take a screenshot of that one and finish the chapter. I think that's my favorite so far. Oh, we get to drive a Lamborghini this time. This is another vehicle that I did not know existed until I played Forza for the first time on Forza Horizon 3. I was like, no way that's a real Lamborghini, right? But it is. I thought maybe it was just like an old concept or something, but this actually did exist. And I'm going to do the same thing I did last time and just take a shortcut, because when I take shortcuts, I have more time to find the statue and more time to get a cooler picture. Yeah, and even with cutting straight across, this is still going to be close. I don't think I'll have enough time to find the statue. I'm at 150, and 3 stars is 215, so I might just have to settle for 2 stars on this one. Yep, 2 stars it is. I did not make it. So, at least now I've got a full minute to find... Oh, it takes you straight to the statue. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. At least there was no searching involved. And there is that shot. Another one that I'm going to take a screenshot of. Not my favorite. I still like the Bronco one the best, but that is another good one. Alright, we are now on the last chapter, which is available because I technically have already unlocked the Hall of Fame status, even though I haven't actually, like, accepted it yet. So, yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and do this final chapter. Ah, the Ford Raptor 6x6, or the Velociraptor as they call it. This is going to be cool to drive. I think I actually just bought one of these from the Forzathon shop, so I guess this will let me know if my purchase was worth it. So far, I am definitely liking this thing. Alright, once again, I did not make it in time for 3 stars anyway, so I took my time to get a pretty cool spot set up. Let's go ahead and get this photo. Oh, this is as high up as I can go. Alright, well, that's a pretty cool shot right there. So let's go ahead and take it. That is that bit done, so let's go ahead and unlock this next chapter. Alright, so this one is some sort of showcase event. I'm assuming we're going to be competing against these jet skis. And there they go. And I guess we're going to be swapping back and forth quite a bit. Oh, that's cool that they keep going, like, over the path that I am. Oh, I guess one of them did. The other two took some different route. Ah, and they actually break the barrier in the previous game. In Horizon 4, there's a few ones where... oh, that's super cool. Oh, we jump all the way over the fountain, too? That's epic. In the previous games, like, the special character thing, like, you know, in the previous one, it was like a hovercraft was one of them, a train. Sorry, Allie came inside to talk. But yeah, the, like, hovercraft and stuff would, like, go through the barrier and, like, it wouldn't do anything. Like, see how that thing, the jet ski, just, like, destroyed that whole thing? In the previous games, it would just, at least for me, I don't know, maybe mine was glitching out, but it would, like, hit them and nothing would happen. It would literally just phase through them, and I thought it was so silly. Now we get to drive right alongside them. weave back and forth with them. Spin out because of them. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I kind of have a feeling I'm going to lose this one, but I guess we'll see. Oh, that's another super cool shot. Love that. Here we come down to the finish, and... oh, they let me win. They slowed down to let me win. Yeah. Well, cool. I like winning, even if it is given to me. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock the final part of the Wilds series, which is the Gauntlet, which is going to be, of course, a huge race. And then this will be the last part of today's video. Alright, here it is. What looks like 36.5 miles of pure misery, because, as I've mentioned before, I hate off-roading in this game. And if you just look at that map there, that looks like a lot of very sharp turns off-road. So, this isn't going to be fun. But I must do it. Let's get this misery out of the way. Ah, thank you for cutting me off straight off the start. Very nice. Okay, so far, not as bad as I expected. Still not loving it, but not as bad as I expected. I am very glad that I picked the Trail Cat, because this is one of my favorite off-road vehicles in this game. It's one of the only ones that I actually enjoy driving, and I think that that's probably the only reason that I'm not hating this. This is a pretty solid section of pavement. I'm assuming now I'm about to make a left onto dirt, sure enough, but still, that was a solid bit of driving on pavement, which I was not expecting. But I guess I gotta remember that this is different from cross country, which of course I have saved for last because that's the one that I hate the absolute most. Yeah, since it's not cross country, you don't really do any driving that's not on a trail, which means that for such a big event like this, there are certain points where there's no dirt trail connecting to another dirt trail, and so you have to get on the road for a bit in order to get to the next dirt trail, and that's what just happened there. Oh, that was a pretty sweet move there. Just barely clipped the checkpoint and then almost hit the wall but didn't. That was smooth. This is going to be by far the longest event that I've done. I'm already at 7 minutes in. Oops, I shifted there. 7 minutes in, and I'm only 30% done. Like, even the Goliath and the Colossus took me less than 15 minutes, I think. This is going to take me like 25 minutes probably, would be my guess. So, this is a long one. I suppose that's also partially what I get, though, for picking an A-class vehicle instead of something else. So this is interesting. So it looks like we're going to go up the entire mountain, just like normal, which is all paved. So this is a huge, huge section of this race that is paved, which is a little weird, but again, you know, if they're trying to connect dirt paths and make this a super long race, then sometimes I guess they had to do that. Alright, so it appears I've picked up my pace at least a little bit, because I was at 7 minutes when I was at 30%, which would have meant I should have been at 14 minutes at 60%, and I was just a little bit past 13 minutes when I hit 60%. So I've picked up the pace a little bit, which is nice. Maybe this won't take 25 minutes. I have to admit, the paved side of the mountain may be cool, and I do like the foresty vibe that it has. But this side, I kind of like that there's like no trees or anything. Oh, I'm spinning out. Of course, as soon as I start talking, I spin out. It's like one of the first times that I've spun out during all this. But anyways, I like that this side is not like foresty. It's very clear. I can get super, super good views off of this mountain. Like, look at that. That's crazy. You can't get that from the other side because it's almost always blocked by trees. So, yeah, I haven't actually driven this entire side of the mountain yet, so this is cool that I'm getting to now. Alright, we are now almost exactly a minute ahead of that original pace that I had at 30%. So we are at 90%, and we just passed the 20-minute mark. So should be done here in about another minute or two. But man, this is a very long race. My legs are getting tired. There's lots of braking, shifting, all kinds of that involved in this, because lots of sharp turns. So continuing to row through the gears over and over and over again. I'm ready for this race to be done. Alright, and it looks like we're going to finish this on pavement on a fairly straight, long section. So this last 4% is probably going to go pretty quick, thankfully. One more final, very beautiful view before we finish. Looking, yeah, like it's going to be like 22 minutes that we're going to finish at. Let's see. And there we have it. Final time is 21:51. Oh man, that was a long race. That is going to do it for today's video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like and a comment down below. Maybe consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys in the next Let's Play. Peace out.